Hey, look. It's the North Head Lighthouse off in the yonder. Or that's not North Head, that's the Cape Disappointment Lighthouse.
Right there.
This appears to be like a barge or something down in the water over there. Do you see? Like,
oh yeah.
Right in there.
Right there.
Yeah. Cool. Alright, what did we think? We're here. You what?
I'm pretty sure it's looks like to go that way.
I'm gonna go this way. It seems practical.
But I didn't really.
Here, let's go this way.
Come on, Carly.
Let's go this way. This place is weird, huh, Carly? She sure does seem to like it, though, huh?
You a water girl?
The girl who
Except
hates
unless
the girl who
it's
hates
falling
the
from the
rain
sky.
and hates the
But if I
outside
could-
in general.
It's just the rain that she hates.
Ooh. Uh-oh. Come on, Carly. Oh my God. That was pretty good. Well, my foot's all wet. I got wet. Was that fun?
Yeah. Carly! 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 Come! Oh. That's not what you're supposed to do. I mean, you came, but that's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to sit.
You little spaz. Look, we're back at our hotel and a cool boat is going by.
Sauce Brothers.
I wish we had a higher up room, but this is a pretty sweet view. I am really excited to stay in Astoria and see the bridge from our room. As corny as that is, it excites me a lot. And who knew that there's this tiny cute little park right here? And a cool boat. What?
This is super entertaining. There's that little chunk of treat sitting there,
Uh-huh.
and I tossed it at her.
And she's trying to find it?
She moved to get it, and then it rolled underneath her.
What
She
are you
found it,
doing?
She found it.
Did you have fun at the beach? Did you have fun? Carly, was that a 10 out of 10? I think so. She
least a
had
9.
a really good time.
Maybe it would have been a 10 if it was a little warmer.
So there's the Flavel House. It's a really cool place. I've never actually been inside, but it's a museum you can tour. But it's also where they found the map. It's One-Eyed Willy's treasure. So, it's a cool building. I think it's probably the coolest building in Astoria. And just across the street is the Oregon Film Museum / County Jail. So, I don't think we're gonna go today, but it is a pretty cool little place. It's pretty small, but it's not for dogs.
And there's the 4x4.
The breakaway escape vehicle. Hey, look, there it is. Can I roll down your window?
Number
Is that
5
okay?
Alive.
Yeah.
But it's private
kinda cool.
property. Don't bother them.
Don't trespass. Just look at it.
It's a landmark.
It's cool. Oops, sorry. Sorry to peel out of your driveway, Johnny 5000. That's not his name.
It doesn't look like there's anyone living
It doesn't
in
look
there.
vacant, yeah. It has a pretty sweet view of the bridge though.
It does. And our
Maybe
cool
we should
hotel.
buy it. Ooh, it does have a sweet view of our hotel. Look
Hi,
at that
Holiday Inn
majestic
Express.
Holiday Inn.
It's so majestic.
We're approaching the sweet bowling alley that Chunk spills his milkshake. Yeah.
4x4s go by. The Fratelli's going
Yep.
by.
That is totally where he spills his milkshake, right there. I'm getting my mind blown right now because the Goonies house is right there. You apparently can't walk up to it anymore. It says private property, no trespassing. But there's Goonies and Data's house. There's the Goonies house.
You don't
Yeah.
walk, drive, or walk up to view or take photos of Goonies house. Private drive.
Police will be called. Yeah, and that used to have like a come on up. Now it says private property. That's sad. However, what we're really here to do today is take a ride on this street to go to the Free Willy house.
In 1,000 feet, 38th Street turns right and becomes Harrison Avenue.
Oh my gosh, I never knew that the Goonies house was so close to the Free Willy house. And this is about to make my life right now. It's not a Tuma! No?
Isn't that, didn't we decide this is in something else too?
Turn right onto
Yeah,
Franklin
but I
Avenue.
forget what else. But we did decide that this school is in something else. I don't know.
It's not the Tuma.
We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I have no idea what this house is, but it's super cool looking. Look at that fancy door. What does it say? Welcome. I wonder if that's one of the... Is that a museum? Is that the old city hall maybe?
Could be, I don't know.
I don't know. Let's find out. Oh my gosh. It's the Free Willy house. Jesse lived there. That's his house. He's gonna free Willy. We should find where he freed Willy. Okay, that is totally on the agenda for today. But I'm glad to check that one off the bucket list. The Free Willy house. Done.
Break the song or whatever.
That is the wrong song.
I don't know. I've seen Free Willy like once. This is not my bag, sorry.
Yay, we're back at Rogue Brewery. I'm excited to take this cool bridge in the daytime. This is creepy. This is such a weird experience. I would not want to come here often. Pier 39. Good morning. We didn't record anything else from yesterday. We went and got a growler at Rogue, came back, drank it, played Mexican Train and ordered some pizza and kind of just chilled at our hotel room for the afternoon since we had our dog, and there's not a whole lot you can do with a dog in Astoria. And watched a bunch of Forensic Files, which is my favorite. So now it's the next morning, and Jared's down getting some continental breakfast, and I'm taking advantage of this sweet view. It's definitely less foggy this morning than it was yesterday. It's 4.21 miles long. Isn't that crazy? And it's the longest continuous truss span bridge in the world. At least it was when it was built, which I think it still is. Guess what we're doing right now? We're standing under the bridge downtown. Cool.
Someone left their hat.
They did leave a hat. That's too bad. So This is really interesting. I kind of showed this yesterday. This has to do with a cannery, I'm sure.
Probably, yeah.
But it's so interesting that it's just remnants of it, you know? And I was reading this morning that pretty much anywhere there are pilings, it used to be a cannery. Or there were also a few wheat mills, because before they would ship wheat out, they would make it into flour. And they don't do that anymore, they just ship it as wheat. But it's really interesting. So it's like this, you know, here's a set of pilings. So this was a cannery. This is clearly some kind of piece of the cannery. But what is it? Do you think it's how they moved the cans from, like, how they transported the cans to the shore? Or how, I don't know. I'm very confused. Do you know? Please tell me, because this is interesting. But what did it do? It looks like kind of a fun adventure, but I think I'd rather not. What a cool, interesting area though. So this all used to be part of what I believe was the White Star Cannery. It burned down, but look at this. There's a boiler that's still standing. Isn't that cool though? It's like, it just looks like a sweet, cool old art piece or something. It's really interesting. It's got a tree growing in the front there. Birds have probably dropped all kinds of seeds there. It's cool. Yeah, that's so cool. It's really interesting.
Fancy, Miss Carly.
She's like, let's keep going, guys. Good morning. She wants to keep going.
You saw the man coming.
She loves people. She's like, hi, a person? Hi, I love people. I'm so excited about people.
Say hi to me? Cool.
It is a pretty cool bridge. It's a pretty cool bald eagle. Let me see if I can zoom in without making it totally shaky. What you doing, guy? It's pretty cool. Yeah, it's not every day you see a bald eagle.
So we're here at Ecola State Park. Right over here is where the Flavel House was, the Goonies.
Yeah, so they, this was a state park even back when they were filming it. I read online that they, basically where there are picnic benches, they covered them up with like stacks of tires and debris so that you didn't know that it was a park, and they built the Flavel House for the movie, and it was like right in that area. So it's kind of cool. And then if you look over here,
off in the distance there's a lot of rocks, but there's Haystack Rock.
Yeah, Haystack Rock's right there. And this whole like scenery that you can see is not only used in the Goonies, but also in one of my favorite 80s movies, or maybe it was early 90s.
I think it's early 90s.
Early 90s, probably like 91, 92.
Something like that.
Point Break.
Johnny Utah.
Yeah. Patrick Swayze and Keanu Reeves were down in that water right there in the early 90s, and I didn't even know. Point Break was one of those movies that was on movie channels all the time, and I watched it a lot as a kid, and I haven't seen it in a long time, but I imagine it's as awesome as ever.
I know people love it. It's just like when you were talking about Free Willy earlier, I don't have a big connection to it.
I loved Free Willy, but yeah, it's cool.
I've seen
it's
both
pretty
of those
here.
movies, but not a bunch, so I don't have a big connection to either one of them.
Yeah. All right, let's walk down there to that viewpoint. This is very amusing. Carly's like, why is that animal making that noise? No one knows. Looks like there used to be a cool viewpoint over there, but it's saying on this sign here that it closed due to erosion. So that's too bad. Looks like it had a cool little bench. What a beautiful view. It's cool.
Alfred Hitchcock would be proud.
Well, maybe I didn't find exactly where Point Break was filmed, but this does have a pretty cool view of Haystack Rock over here. It's kind of cool and hazy.
To it on that beach.
Okay, let's go find that beach. Let's go to Haystack Rock. Carly, do you love the beach? She's like, I want to have fun too. So, there's Haystack Rock. It's pretty cool. I haven't been here in a long time. I don't know that the tide's gonna go out soon enough that we can actually go around to it, but there used to be tide pools around there. I don't know. Are there still? I'm not sure. I haven't been in a long time. But yeah, it'd be cool to find, go look at them if the tide goes out enough. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Watch out. Watch out. Here comes a wave. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You better come. There's another one coming. Uh-oh. It's gonna catch me. Whoop! A little cold, eh? Was that fun? Was that fun or scary?
Is that okay? Was that okay?